Have you ever heard that joke about the dogs and the cats and how you can tell the difference? Well, so the dogs turn up and you pat them and you love them and you feed them and they go, wow, this is so good. These people must be gods. The cat turns up, you love it, you feed it, you pat it, goes, wow, this is so good, I must be a god. So, who's been around an alcoholic? Who's been around someone? Okay. Leave your hands up, if you have heard that person talking to the bottle, saying, you're the only one who understands me. Got it? Addictive substances, we call this the addiction diagram. All you've got to do is figure out what you're doing this with. Whether you're doing this with reading, whether you're doing this with television, whether you're doing this with food, whether you're doing it with something. Does that make sense? To some degree or other. The less you're doing this, the more you'll have everything in life that you want. This is where it's at. This is the bottom line. Does that make sense? Because this makes you driven to do things that don't make sense. Got it? Okay. So, we form the intimate relationship with something which appears to us like it won't hurt us today. And then we give them a name. So we've got the smokers in the room. Okay, what do you call your smokes? Smokes? What do you call them? Fags? Pepper? Smoke, call them fags? Yep. I've never heard a smoker call them by a name. Like, give us another nail. I've never heard that. Who are the only people in the world who call heroin? Not addicts. What do addicts call it? There's a wide variety of names which have personality attached to them. In other words, they give it personality. If you're going to have an intimate relationship with something, it needs personality. Does that make sense? So, us and the coppers call heroin, but the junkies call it smack, white horse, another, there's a whole bunch of names which give it personality. Does that make sense? Okay. Therefore, what have you got to do? Dehumanise whatever you're addicted to. Let's go one step before that. What you've got to do is find out where you're getting an intimate relationship. Does that make sense? Why is pornography the biggest selling thing on the internet? It allows the intimate relationship without any hurt to the observer. Does that make sense? So, what we've got to find is, what do you do regularly? What do you do regularly that it's uncomfortable for you to stop? And then get into the business of, gently, and as you can handle it, stop doing that. And what will happen when you stop doing whatever it is? The feelings that you're trying to make go away are going to come up. What you need to do is deal with the feelings. You know, deliberately bring the feelings up by taking away the rock and address the feeling. How do you address the feeling? How do you process the feeling? Express them. So guess what we say to rape victims? Tell me about it. Now, how keen are they to tell us? Not very. We go to do the counselling of the bushfires, and people say to us, what use are you, mate? Like, our house burnt down and we lost our business. Talking to you isn't going to help. We say, what happened? They say the fire came down the hill and it burnt out the feed shed. And they went across there and it took out 47 kilometres of fences. And then it went over there and we just got the dog and saved it and put it in the house, and then the house burnt down. And they tell a story. And then when they finish telling the story, we say, what else happened? And they tell us some more. 3 hours and they're done. 3 hours, they say you're a genius. To be a genius, that's all you need to know. What happened next? How did you feel? How did that make you feel? Does that make sense? Because what you do is you empower that person to express. Does that fit? Okay. I want to show you a video. And it's kind of a unique form of expression. But it's one that's both inspirational and educational. That make sense? So some feelings have got to be done. You've just got to do them.